In a series of dramatic developments that have unfolded over the past few weeks, Donald Trump's political maneuvers and their global ripple effects have taken center stage, showcasing the former president's continued influence on both domestic and international affairs. Let's dive into these interconnected events and understand their broader implications. First, let's address the significant judicial pushback against Trump's anti immigration stance. A federal judge has issued a nationwide injunction blocking Trump's attempt to end birthright citizenship, a constitutional right guaranteed by the 14th Amendment. This represents a major setback to one of Trump's core campaign promises and highlights the ongoing tension between his political ambitions and constitutional constraints. The situation becomes even more complex when we look at Trump's erratic foreign policy positions, particularly regarding Iran. After initially threatening to obliterate Iran, Trump dramatically changed his rhetoric, demonstrating the kind of policy whiplash that characterized his presidency. This pattern of aggressive threats followed by sudden reversals has become a hallmark of Trump's approach to international relations, creating uncertainty among allies and adversaries alike. Trump's influence extends beyond direct political actions. His administration's consideration of adding Chinese e-commerce giants Shein and Temu to a forced labor list reflects the ongoing economic tensions between the United States and China. This move would significantly impact these companies' operations in the U.S. market and could further strain already tense U.S.-China relations. Perhaps most striking is Trump's proposal to sell off half of all federal property, a plan that would represent one of the largest government asset liquidations in American history. This ambitious yet controversial proposal raises serious questions about government efficiency, public access to federal lands, and the long-term implications for national resources. The ripple effects of Trump's policies and influence are being felt internationally. Argentina's decision to withdraw from the World Health Organization, explicitly echoing Trump's previous actions, demonstrates how his approach to international institutions continues to inspire similar moves worldwide. This pattern of withdrawal from global organizations threatens to undermine decades of international cooperation and multilateral engagement. In Latin America, we're seeing a fascinating counter-reaction to Trump-style policies. Colombia's president's decision to cancel a U.S. venture over environmental concerns signals a growing resistance to American influence in the region. This creates an opening for China to expand its presence in Latin America, potentially reshaping regional power dynamics. The domestic impact of Trump's policies continues to create confusion and controversy. His order for federal workers to return to the office has sparked practical challenges and questions about implementation. The lack of clear guidelines and infrastructure has left many federal employees and agencies scrambling to comply while dealing with limited office space and outdated facilities. Trump's tax proposals have come under intense scrutiny, with recent reports suggesting his Republican tax plan would disproportionately benefit the wealthy while increasing the burden on middle-class families. This analysis adds fuel to the ongoing debate about economic inequality and tax policy in America. The recent executive order banning men from women's sports in schools represents another controversial move in the culture wars, touching on sensitive issues of gender identity and athletic competition. This action has ignited fierce debate about transgender rights, sports fairness, and federal overreach in educational policy. Perhaps most telling are the reactions from Trump's inner circle. The incident involving Susie Wiles during Trump's Gaza press conference, where she was observed shooting daggers at him during what many described as an unhinged performance, suggests growing tension even among his closest advisors. What's particularly concerning is how these various actions and policies are creating opportunities for strategic rivals, particularly China. As the United States withdraws from international bodies and traditional alliances strain under Trump's approach, China has been quick to fill the vacuum, especially in regions like Latin America, where U.S. influence has historically been strong. The cumulative effect of these developments paints a picture of a political figure whose influence continues to reshape American politics and international relations, often in ways that create more questions than answers. From judicial challenges to foreign policy reversals, from economic proposals to cultural battles, Trump's actions continue to generate significant consequences that will likely impact American society and global politics for years to come. As we move forward, it's crucial to understand these events not as isolated incidents, but as interconnected pieces of a larger political puzzle that continues to reshape our world. The implications of these developments will likely reverberate through our political system, international relations, and social fabric for years to come, regardless of the outcome of future elections.